Hey y'all. So I've been trying to be a little better with this shit. So it seems like I'm actually hold on, where's the camera? Alright, so I've been trying to do this shit a little bit better, you feel me? So like but I wanna show y'all a video about the shit I've been talking about, how they tell you the truth and the lie. Right? They told you this shit just came out of nowhere. But at the same time they told you like this airborne illness is coming on us because they want to block the sun, right? But it's pretty much the Book of Thoth in reverse, dealing with elements and shit, right? But let's not get into that right now. Let's get into how they name shit for reasons. Because Corona, Delta, then the mutations from Delta, the variants. Because you're a variant. Sorry, I just smashed this burrito. But look, you're a variant. So that means these different mutations was happening because as the sun was rising in index, right? Well, not the sun, but the Ra was rising in index. Really, it's not even that it was fully rising. I mean, the planet itself, yeah, it was rising. Let me not say that. It's just the magnetic field, the shield, is being depleted. It's pretty much already depleted. And the more it depletes, the more of the ray you will feel, the more of Ra you will feel. You feel me? But what you see right here in this video, it says Florida sees rise in flesh-eating bacteria. When you go to SARS-CoV, right? SARS-CoV or SARS-CoV-2, all them different ones, SARS-CoV, the word is really SARS-CoV. Let me show y'all real quick before I play this. And it comes around when Omicron energies is hitting. And when Omicron energies is hitting, it has something to do with Omega 2, little O, big O, Alpha and Gamma. Or Alpha and Delta, which is the light. Delta and Zeta, actually. Something like that. I'm getting off track. That's why I can't go into that, because now I'm saying some random shit. Alright, SARS-CoV-2. I want to show. Alright, so boom. This is how I'm gonna show you. Alright, so boom. You see SARS, right? SARS is already SARS. So SARS came from some shit like this, right? So boom. And all the other fucking diseases is all dealt with the clouds and propaganda, which been going on for years. Fucking now it shows you what they've been doing this whole time. They've been trying to block the energy from you. And as the energy's been going on, they've been testing on the masses. They've been testing. It's a whole lot of experiment, right? That's why the energy is on you, and they're seeing how you react. They gave you a visual of how you should look, and how this race should look, and how that race should look, and how they should talk, and all that. So it's like whoop-de-woo. But look, this is what's really up with this word right here, this mutation. Because a loss of a cell and a gain in a cell, remember, is a mutation. As you're in the sun and the intensity is higher, is say 3 was normal, or anything over 3 caused melanoma, shit like that. Say 3 was normal, right? So last year it entered the 6 from on the 6, because the light actually represents the mental, right? it represents like your spiritual, your sub too, your soul. So as that's like as the intensity of the light was increasing, your cells were increasing, duplicating. So as they duplicating, that brings back memories. Feel me? Because say that the rate is at a carbon rate, right? Now it's at an ether rate, right? So when you look at something like solid, liquid, gas, the circle and the solid and liquid is slower than the gas, right? You're the mass. Your body is the mass. So it's the heat is or the ray, the intensity of the ray hitting your cells is duplicating by 3 now, or dying by 3, or nothing is happening at all. That's what makes you the variant. You're the user also. They're using you if you're stuck mentally and physically, and that because it goes against the energy cycle that you're a part of. Feel me? That's like if I pour some shit, if I pour soda on a plant, I'm going against its energy cycle, its way of producing and growing, making life. So it would die out, right? So the thing is, with variant, delta means denoting a new energy cycle. Variant means change in one's DNA sequence for positive or negative, or nothing happens at all, right? But the thing is, if it's interference with sub cell division, right? That's what I mean by your cells are duplicating into 3. It's supposed to be duplicating in growth. It's supposed to be growing because they're never supposed to die. That's like when they make winter and the plants die. It's the same shit. You're not supposed to be eating shit or in an environment. You're putting your body, the inside of your body, into an environment. Imagine your body as the dome, like the earth of this. It's fucking with your magnetism and your electricity, period. So look, that's why they wanted to do this, because our cells are like crystals and they hold charge, right? These different chakras is like different colored crystals and stones, like rainbow, right? They hold different frequencies, middle. When the sun hits it and is absorbing it, it starts to charge. But also, it can hit your cell and start duplicating other shit from the shit that you put in your body. And if you're not at least doing something to counteract it, like, it can make a negative effect, right? So it's imperative to have, like, to remove the fear because it's man-made. Anything dealing with anxiety, just look at it out of a heart space. Is it you that's really thinking it, or is it uh or is it the world that's thinking it, right? Because you come from love, right? When your peoples made you, even if it was a one-hit quit, he wanted to hit something because he liked something, he was attracted to something. That's another word, that's another form of love, right? Even hate is another form of love, but hate is not even supposed to be that 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 emotion, you feel me? Because in the root area or the sacral area, those are you generate power in that area together. The root and the sacral generate power together, but it's not supposed to be fear, because the fear fucks up your awareness. So the same feeling you get from fear is the same feeling you get from awareness. Like the goosebumps, that's your light. You're only having goosebumps for your light because of electricity. That's why your hair rises. It's electricity. That's your aura field glowing. So on the radar for them, when they see that shit, they know what time it is, because just like in movies, the fear and madness, being scared and mad, that's sacral and root energy. That's sacral and chaos energy, right? Because when you see what you're aware of, it unlocks something in you because of your heart, right? Your solar. And when it unlocks something to your heart, your solar is open. And when whatever you speak, whatever you think, it's all part of your awareness. You can manipulate these frequencies, and it's going to be on your side. But anyways, I just got off topic. Maybe just cut that shit off, put it on something else. I'm kind of bad at this, bro. But look, I really mean this shit though. So look, back to what I was saying. Alright, so SARS, right? SARS-CoV. SARS-CoV. Alright, so SARS, right? You take the S out because the S just makes it plural. Now, SAR is the word in the singular, right? SAR is the real word, the SARS. SARS just make it a plural word, right? So you take the S out. Now you got SAR-CoV, right? SAR-CoV. V is for velocity. V2, G, V2, right? That's where it comes from. G, from the G star, you feel me? God star. Because Sirius is aligning with the sun. So this Lionsgate portal shit that it was last year, that was the ascension part. This year is 2022. You know, it's mental and physical to metaphysic, to a meta human body. This is a meta planet. So boom. This is the thing. Last year was part of the mental ascension on the planet. This year is part of the physical part, right? And it's going to be an upper and a lower down yourself with that, like it was an upper and a lower self of yourself with the mental. It was the fight. It's part of the test before you make the trinity, you feel me? Because it's going to be the mental, then the physical. Is what you choose to do with that, right? That's going to be another test of your shadow side. It's what you choose to do with that. So look, once you get that right, that's when things gonna tie down. Feel me? Alright. Anyways, I'm going left. I just noticed that. I'm sorry. But yeah, Sirius is aligning up again. I mean, it's already be lined up. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to say too much extra shit because it's my theory, and I feel like I know I'm right. So look, so it's not a theory. So I suggest you look at Rashad Jamal, Lionsgate portal. Look at that shit. So boom, it's about Sirius though. The thing is though, CERN also mimics Sirius, but it uses the Munu energy from the backside of the sun because it's a lower frequency, right? They can't really fuck with higher frequencies. That's dealing with the twins, the twin energy. You got the red sun, and then you got your white sun or the blue sun, right? It's a white dwarf. Really, it's a purple sun. It's not even blue. You're just seeing the blue because of the frequency. It's really a purple sun. So once it lights up some more, it's purple. That's indication of nemesis, or indication of XXXX power. Feel me? So look. Anyway, I still keep getting off topic. I'm sorry. So look. The thing is, that same concept from the Lionsgate portal is the same because it's 3 months later. Because the 1 through 9, it's a cycle with the months too. But they made it 1 through 12 just so they can have the 1 through 3, because 3, 6, 9 repeats the 3. So the 12 is the real cycle is 3, 6, 9, 3. That's where the 4 comes in for the 4 elements and the 4 states of matter. Feel me? So anyways, we had to repeat that shit. Because remember, we gotta repeat something else. It's 2 parallels, 3 alternates, and 4 states of matter, equaling 9. And that's the everything. That's the everything. Even the landmass. We're gonna get on that on another one. Even the landmass. Feel me? Alright, so boom. Alright, so take the S out, take the hyphen out. Now you got Sarko, right? O, that little O is representing O blood, representing oxygen, together carbon oxide. The C by itself, carbon. It means some more shit too if you just look up what C means in medical or science. Cause look, they're talking about pathology, dealing with your nerves, chemistry and biochemistry. So like medical science literature. If you look these meanings, even letters, because the letters actually hold energy from above, right? That's why they named the stars. It wasn't really naming the stars, it was naming the vibration. They were naming the vibration, not naming the star. It was naming the vibration because it picks up energy when you cast it out into the world. So boom, even in a thought. So look, Sarko is the word they was trying to get to, right? V can mean voltage, velocity, vandium, victory, can mean 5, can mean a lot of shit, right? And 2 represents 7, which is really, see this bullshit in my way. 2 represents 7, which is really 2 represents 7, which is really which is Ayan or Zayan. It's Zayan, pretty much. Because a micron means Ayan. That's why the Greek and the Hebrew check, you look them up, they next to each other. That helps it read. So like, a micron means Ayan, but Ayan is a suffix, just like how they made this word. It's a suffix of Zayan. So Z or Zetia is this. So when Zeta lines up with a micron and all the other alignments in Sirius and shit, right? I didn't put it right in order, but it's all going to line up, you feel me? Because it makes the grand finales. It's 4 different grand finales too, because it's 4 different phases. Like how I say like 90 hertz, 180 hertz, 270 hertz, 360. What that sound like? The fucking grid, right? So look, it takes 4 cycles to get to 360 though, counting by 90. But 90 degrees is a right triangle. That's representing east. 180 is south. That makes now you got a 180 degree triangle, you feel me? And then 270, then 360. The 12 represents the repeat. That's what I'm trying to say. So look, when that energy lines up, it affects your cells. Like every month is going through a different cycle, right? I mean, it's in the same cycle, but there's levels to this shit. So I mean, as the level goes up, it goes through A through Z because they are starting to line up and come in closer. Feel me? Because when it comes in, it's going to produce a big gamma, right? Which is the C, right? Another thing for the C is gamma, right? Like I said on with the visual shit. Alright, so let's look up what Sarko mean, right? Really, I got the video on what Sarko means, right? So go check out the video. Let's damn, bro. You know me trying to delete some more shit. That's lame. It be every time I be trying to do this shit. And I should have enough space. Shit crazy. You know what? I'm about to just delete. Delete sacrifices. What? Stupid bitch. See, this is them now. Kovacs. Well, anyways. Sarko, right? This is crazy. Y'all better not start me from looking up shit. Sarko means... Hey, Sean, man, divide the waters. Shine bright, shine brighter, shine the brightest. Alright, so look. Combining... Alright, so boom. Sarko in American English means combining form of combining... a combining form meaning flesh, used in the information of compound words. Sarco, carp. Never looked up that meaning. What that means. Because look, there's used for a suffix in English, right? And they're telling us this shit in what? English, alright? So look, let's look up what it connects to. Oh, no, let's look up this. Because this deals with the sarcolactic acid inside of you, right? So what this sarco means in muscle. This, like, say, like, people been, like, right leg, most likely right leg, back of the knee, top calf muscle, right, is a vein, right? It has a cloud in it. Kind of like the same vein that's attached to your root. Like when you bust a nut or something like that, how your feet react to it. It's something in that vein, right? It's something, yeah, it connects to, boom. Alright, so confusing the prefix myo and sarco respectfully from the Latin and Greek both mean muscle, often used with the naming structure and organelles associated with the muscle. Thus the plasma membrane of the cell. Thus the plasma membrane of the cell. Thus the plasma they use thus. The plasma membrane of the muscle cell is sometimes called the sarcolemma, and the sarcoplasm, right? Because the sarco, right, means flesh. They're trying to attack the Mayans, true Mayans. And that they stopped building shit. Y'all just took the top pieces off. Pull them up. Sarco is combining form used with prefix represent. Okay. Sacro, right? It's a combining form used prefix uses sacrum. The sacrum is a bone in the lower back made of fused. Look, the sacrum, because this deals with your solar too, right? And break it down on why. The sacrum is a bone in the lower back made of fused vertebrae and forming parts of the pelvis. Sacral is used in medical and science term, especially in anatomy. So this also deals with sarco, right? It just combined, switched the words around. So look, because the lower back, right, deals with the lysis from the shot. But the thing is, the red blood cells begin to die first in the spine. Reason they had to hit you in your left arm or whatever arm, because as it goes up, now it's in your brain, it goes down. But where the red blood cells start to die, really that's another word, lower back, the sacrum, around that area, that deals with your spleen. When you line the physical with the spiritual, right, or the frequency, that area is your solar plexus, right? Because the thing is, they're trying to cut off your solar connection. They're trying to interfere with a natural cycle. And what happens when you interfere with a natural cycle? It either can be controlled by another entity or it dies, right? It can be manipulated, by another entity, and or it dies. So the Sarco Suchus. Bitch, how? What? No. Let's have to do this later. Fuck.